court. Hola, my name is Mikey. Me llamo Mikey. We're going to be doing this in Spanish and English today. Brendan says no, we're not going to do it both Spanish and English today. Okay, well, welcome to the food court anyways. I'm Mikey. I got Chef Martin Wagner with me.
Hola.
And from Tacos Frida, we have Enrique. That's my Spanish. Hola, bienvenido. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Welcome to the food court.
Okay.
Happy to have you guys here.
Oh, we were happy to be here as well.
Yes.
We had some fucking delicious tacos earlier.
Yes.
All of
What
them.
about the flaco? What do you think about the flaco?
The flaco? You know flaco means like cocaine, right?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
But
in
gringo
like,
slang.
Okay. In like weird like drug dealer slang.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, in
Yeah.
Mexico, flaco means skinny.
Skinny.
And here at Frida is the best
Best
tacos
flaco.
of cecina.
Come to Frida
Yes.
for some good
Yeah.
flaco.
Just ask for some flacos.
Don't
It's
ask
as
for.
addictive as cocaine.
Well, I love the.
So, Enrique, you know your mother will see that, right? Okay, Enrique, tell me the...
What's the address? Where are we at right
the
now?
address, exactly.
4350 Notre-Dame West, right in Saint Henri hood.
In the St. Henri. It's a way. It's a 5-minute walk from St. Henri Metro, so it's
Yeah,
not so bad. It's actually really good.
Yeah. And you have another location, right? A new location?
We just opened one right in the village. It's in Saint Catherine. It's
Just before
between,
Papineau.
between Metro Papineau and Baudry.
Yep. It's right across the street from Sky Bar.
Yeah, right in front.
Yeah. The menu is the same too, right?
Basically, yes. Yeah, it's a same menu with like probably 2-3 items less.
Yeah. Well, it's a smaller location. Oh, it's actually bigger inside?
Yeah, it's like this one is for 48 and that one is 50. So it's basically
Raul's trying to
It's the
tiptoe and not make any noise. Hola, Raul. Raul made us all our tacos today. I don't know why my nose got all stuffed up from all the tacos. From all the flacos.
A lot of flacos.
I love the flacos. Thank you, Raul.
Thank you, Raul. Thank you so much.
So much.
See you, Raul.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Raul. Thank you for los tacos.
Thank you.
No pegues. Me va a pegar.
Taco.
Ciao, güey. Que te diviertas. Enrique, tell me like about the menu. So how you get the influence, or I know your mom is the chef here. Like your mom make all the recipes and everything. So how she get the influence, or from where she get the influence?
What we do here is like very simple, I would say very simple stuff. Like things that we eat at home, things that we grew up eating also. Like cochinita, for example. I grew up eating cochinita because my grandmother is from Yucatan. And like it was this Sunday, of cochinita pibil, and then people will just appear out of nowhere with a, bag of tortillas. Like,
Yeah.
it's something.
That's
good,
a funny idea just to think about somebody like, oh, I got tortillas. I can
Yeah.
come. Like, just bring tortillas.
Because they knew the abuela was doing cochinita, it was that day. And I grew up eating cochinita, and it means a lot, to have something like that in the menu. And it's just, I would say, the way we eat is more simple, of course, because there's like a more elaborated version of the original cochinita, the hole in the ground and all that stuff.
Oh, you cook it in the ground as well?
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
uncle does that with Guyanese food. He'll dig a hole, put charcoal in it,
Yeah,
bag it all up with like foil.
It's a lot of food in Mexico we make like that. The barbacoa, the michote, the cochinita, a lot of food like that.
Yeah, but like things like that, like with cochinita or the tinga, which is a very simple preparation with
Tinga.
and just salted beef, nopales, the cactus. Like we started with those things because it was like simple things to do, and we just stick to that because it worked, and we know how to do it. And it's I mean, my mother was trained as a cook, growing up like eating, and being in contact with mama's food and all that stuff, but she never. It was never in the plans, to
To open a restaurant?
open a restaurant.
So you guys didn't have a restaurant in Mexico?
No, not at all. No.
No.
My father is a doctor. My mother used to work for a cell company as supervisor or whatever. It was totally out of.
And in Canada, restaurant
in
owners.
Canada, she started working in different places and in restaurants.
Yeah.
And then when I moved to Montreal, she said, "Well, let's give it a try. Let's see if we can make our own."
I can see the conversations go. Her just going, "I'd do this way better." That's exactly what it. That's what I'm sure it was. It's like I could make it better.
It's the same conversation we have. Like if you kill yourself for another restaurant, so like why you don't will do it for your own restaurant, right? So
For sure.
It's easy. And I love like it's like family business, because it's like the mom, the two kids, like and bro, like it's a beautiful restaurant with a beautiful art.
Blue Demon.
A blue demon. We have Frida there.
Yeah.
So tell me more about your menu. Like you have tacos. We ate the
We sampled those.
yeah pastor.
Delicious.
Was delicious.
Store.
El Flaco, it's
The Flaco.
the best. I love it. I love the name and I love everything. The guacamole, bro, it was amazing.
The Baja.
Baja,
The fish taco.
the
Yeah.
fish taco was
the Baja
super
was
good.
super good. Brendan loved the fish taco. So how much of that is made in house? Like how much of your sauces and mayos and marinades and stuff are made in house?
I would say pretty much everything, like from scratch. Like
Yeah.
the pastor, the marinade, everything is made like sauces. Everything. Yeah,
That's-
I mean the mayo from scratch. No,
no,
for
no,
example,
no. There's
but
some
yeah.
people who do it, but it's not worth it. It's
I will say pretty much everything. We have the tortilla soup also, and it's also made from scratch from chicken.
the broth and stuff,
like,
the bones.
like real chicken. Yeah.
How long have you been at this location?
3 years, almost 3 years. We're gonna have 3 years in August. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, what was the goal for opening here? Like, where do you see this? Do you see it franchising or becoming like way more, or do you guys want to open more across Montreal?
No, not really. I mean, it was not really in our plans to open a new one. It was sort of an opportunity of opening that place, and it was pretty much almost set up for a restaurant, and it was. It came pretty much out of nowhere, and I was
Organic.
I was speaking with my mother, and it was like, let's try it. Why not? And just open it like that.
What do you feel makes the best type of tacos? What's your favorite taco here, and what makes a taco the best?
I would say when you make something that like something, and you stick to simplicity, like something that you probably grew up eating, and your stuff, like if we try to do octopus tacos with guajillo sauce with whatever you're gonna put, I mean it's probably gonna be good, but it doesn't have this soul,
Like a history.
in the taco.
That's good. I like that. We have we have two chefs in the city they're going to go have a taco battle. They're not known for making tacos, and we just want to know if you have any advice for them on what kind of tacos they should do to make a successful taco.
Well,
Oh, keep in mind that they have to use pre-made taco kits.
that's a very interesting thing. It's something that
It's a lot of cumin and salt.
Yeah, something that I've never tried, But I would say it's gonna be something more similar to a natural thing, because this is the crunchy tortilla, very salty.
There's
and,
also soft tortillas in there.
But
oh,
flour.
They're flour.
Okay, it's flour.
Flour.
They have flour
tortilla.
tortillas inside,
Yeah.
and then they have the nachos.
I would say focus on the sauce. Like sauce is
sauce
it's
is key.
It's key. It could be a crappy thing inside, but if your sauce is good, you can just cover
That's
it with it, and it's gonna. If it's spicy, you're not gonna think too much about what if it's in there. You're gonna be more worried about your mouth.
Fuego, fuego,
Like,
fuego.
Yeah.
What are the 3 key ingredients that you would like to have that you put in your taco if you were in this challenge?
I love pork. Like
Oh, yeah?
for example, in many ways, like the cochinita, like the
Cochinita,
pastor,
Yeah.
or carnitas.
or the carnitas, like the
Ooh.
pulled pork.
Yeah,
I love pork, and I would say habanero sauce, and that's it. Like something like
Pork
that.
and
I would
habanero
say
sauce,
that,
and you win.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tortilla? Corn or flour?
Oh my god!
100%.
Of course, there's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
other
I
choice
mean,
for
it's
that.
originally the tortilla, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we have corn, we have flour because of we were conquered, right? Like,
Yeah.
But it's corn.
History.
100%. Like
Yes.
History lesson.
yeah.
We're a history show
now. Yeah, but that's the reason, right? Like it's like we know corn because of the conquest. No, I like flour tortillas, but I prefer way more
Always corn.
Yeah, I way more.
Chingon, Enrique.
Oh, that was so weak, that chingon. That was
Because he didn't expect it. Well, like, what?
with Martin's baby hand chingon. Don't assault people, Martin. What do you love about owning your own restaurant? Because it's you and your mom that own this, and that's a good thing to do with a family.
Yeah.
What's the best part about it, and like the not so good part about it?
The worst part.
It's this project behind this project is my brother, my mother, and me. So
Okay.
we're three, and I think the what I love most is like working with my family. It's like it's amazing, you know. It's a really good thing to have this opportunity to work with your family. Also, it's very heavy, you know, very
'Cause
difficult.
you're working with your family.
Working with your family can be very challenged, and it can be very difficult. But I think it has been working amazing for us. Like we have our difference, of course, as partners and like business partners, and but I will say that's the most what
As
I
lo-
like the most. You know,
As long as people realize business is business and emotions are emotions and it doesn't mix, then again, emotions and kitchens don't work.
Yeah, never.
and I think it works also because there is a natural hierarchy, you know,
Yeah.
for us. Like, Mama is the natural boss, even if we are
Running
we are
wild.
co-owners of the same amount, you know, like
Yeah.
the same percentage,
But she
we
still
know-
says she still
we know
wins.
she's the boss. you
Two
know,
against
like,
one, and she still
She has the
wins.
chancla, bro.
The
she has
chancla?
the chancla. She has
The flip flop.
Oh, the cocoon.
Yeah. No, the how you say that? The sandal.
The sandal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
She
chancla.
says, I win every single time.
Yeah.
Did your mom cook a lot at home? Like when you were a kid, you cooked mostly with your mom or your grandmother, or?
Yeah, it was mostly with my mom. Yeah, she used to cook a lot of stuff, very simple stuff, like I don't know, broths of beef, with chicken, breakfast, like very simple stuff. It was, we knew she was really good, you know, cooking,
Right.
but it was not something like being us like saying like, oh, you could open a restaurant. It was never like I think now I remember that we had a taqueria when we like very long time ago in Mexico for probably like less than 3 months or something like it was
In Oaxaca?
in Oaxaca, yeah, and didn't work.
I guess it would be hard to open a taqueria in a place that everybody just makes their own tacos at home.
No, I don't know. Like what I think the successful taquerias in Mexico are the ones that are specialists in just one thing, like one
Do one
type
thing
of taco,
really well?
You know? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Like let's go there because there's like this taco of barbacoa that it's
It's the best.
that
Just do one
barbacoa.
thing
They
really
just
good.
do barbacoa and that's it. And
That's
you
it.
have to go there because
What's the street
Because
food
it's
like
the-
in Mexico?
Street food?
Yeah.
Tacos.
Tacos is street food
yes,
too?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
tacos
yes, yes.
Just walking around eating tacos.
Yeah, bro.
It's ridiculous.
Like every block,
Corner.
you
Yeah.
have every corner, every block, like you have one taqueria.
What's the stick food? What goes on sticks? Do you guys have stick food in Mexico?
really,
the pogo? No.
Not the
No,
oh, the corn.
Yeah, the corn.
The
The corn.
corn
The
is-
corn.
yeah.
Yeah, los elotes.
Yeah,
Yes.
the esquites,
We
no?
have
The
esquites.
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 yeah,
Yeah.
I would say tacos, churros, no, in the
Yeah,
in the parque,
like
in the-
we are
the
in
park.
Mexico. We're so sweet, bro. We have too many
So
like,
sweet and fat.
hot cakes. Like
So fat.
We have hot cakes or whatever
Like-
you say, pancakes.
Like pancakes as
Yes.
just like walking around food?
Yeah, like
And they
street
think
food.
Americans are fat. Here's just a walking around pancake. here's you walking around fucking
No, we are the
funnel
number
cake.
ones, no, in obesity, like adult and children.
In Mexico? I don't doubt it.
Number one.
Really?
It used to be
Number one,
It
bro.
used to be USA.
We are
in
number
adult.
one in something. Chingon.
Yeah. We're
That's why you're
so-
number 5 in football.
Because of tacos, of course. You know?
Tacos
Yeah.
and football don't mix, bro.
Yeah, it makes. That's
Hey Enrique, so tell me, what's the weirdest thing you eat ever?
Why did you ask it like that? Do that again. It's because you want to say it in Spanish to him. I know.
Yeah, I know. So, ¿cuál es la cosa más rara que has comido en tu vida? Sorry.
like-
what's the worst thing? The
weirdest thing you've ever-
weirdest thing you eat
like
ever?
weird is good or like
Both.
Like I don't know, because in Oaxaca I know they eat like something like
Like
to be
ants?
like for
like
example,
ants. Yeah, exactly.
like for example in Oaxaca we eat a lot of grasshoppers and I love
I love grasshoppers.
Like, like I love grasshoppers so much.
So good.
You know, like they're so good.
It's such a good protein.
And and it's very rich, like protein rich, and
Make sure.
ants also like it's like a specific
The chicatanas.
the chicatanas, which are very expensive also.
Are they?
Like they're
Yeah, we're talking about that with.
Carmen.
Oh yeah.
Carmen.
Hi Carmen.
Oh,
We
okay.
love you.
What's a protein that you haven't tried that you want to try?
What about armadillo?
I've never tried Madrid. You know something that I really want to eat, and I feel a bit embarrassed that I haven't eaten.
Dolphin.
It's not. No. Iguana.
Iguana.
You haven't eaten iguana? Have you?
Never.
Never.
And it's
But
something that it's-
they say tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it's something like that. I think.
Is
Probably.
it?
It would
But
probably taste like
I
chicken.
never tried it, but people have told me that it's like chicken. Yeah. But in the specific region that we are that we come from, they prepare a lot of.
Well, because
And
have
you
a lot
never
of them
and you
out
never
there.
ate it.
I've never eaten.
Because they have a lot out there. They're just like everywhere, right?
Yeah, and it's there is a specific species endemic of this region also. That's what
That they want to get rid of, or
No,
Oh, they
there's
just-
a lot. There's a lot of yeah.
until you eat them every day.
Yeah.
So Enrique, if you will pass away, what will be your last meal?
Wow. I'll say probably
Tacos.
some good tacos al pastor.
Chingon.
Yeah.
Chingon. Good.
Why
Good.
not? Why not?
So weak.
Tacos al pastor.
Tacos al pastor.
That's
yeah, why
good,
not?
bro.
Yeah.
What's the earliest memory you have of being in the kitchen and working with your mom or grandmother? How old were you?
I was actually never. I never wanted to.
So this is
to
all by
help,
luck.
you know. Yeah. It was something like pretty much out of nowhere, to be honest, because I don't want to build a story, you know. Like it was. You don't want to be I
like.
used to study law in Mexico City, you know. It was.
So your father's a doctor.
He's
Your
al-
mom cooks sometimes,
he's
and
a
you're a
lawyer.
lawyer.
No,
And now you
I
own
never
Taco.
got my degree. But I quit, but and I'm almost done with the bachelor in fine arts. So I'm into photography. So I'm doing a lot of stuff, you know. Like, but I love to cook now, you know. Like I'm slowly getting more and more and more and more, and I'm really finding something, you know, in it. Yeah, I don't know for how long it's gonna be, but
Wow. Like I'm just
yeah.
a lawyer. Now I'm gonna cook and get a bachelor's in fine arts.
I would say memories, like kitchen-related memories, are more closer to the mother of my father, my grandma, who used to cook cochinita. That was something very like whenever I think about like memories related with food, it's like more about like
About
the
your grandmother?
cochinita story, you know, again, because
yeah.
it was this family that they never had this good relationship, you know. It was a bit harsh, and whenever my grandmother was cooking cochinita, suddenly everything changed for
Everybody's there.
2-3 hours, you know. Like some people will show up with tortillas and they will talk to each other. Food is also related a lot with the memory.
Yeah.
It's probably good, but it's even more like it's
Because of the
way better
experience.
because of that experience. That it's like every time I'm thinking about it, it's like the family, right? Like yeah, I would say that it's like one of the.
What's your
things.
best seller
I was just coming
at
to
Frida?
that. Yeah.
Pastor, there's a lot of pastor and the cecina, of course, like the flaco, and even in like with chilaquiles.
Yeah.
Either with chilaquiles or the in the taco in the flaco.
Because the cecina is homemade. The cecina is hard to make, and they make the cecina. The cecina, it's a plate from Oaxaca. It's a beef for Oaxaca, like salty and a bit dry edge,
Okay.
you know. And
But not long dry age, like
no,
day or two?
like
Yeah, couple
2-3
days.
days.
Okay.
Days, yeah.
Not like 26 days.
No. But it's like it's hard to make it at the end, bro.
Yeah.
And they make his own cecina. So if you want to try cecina, here is the place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I'm more interested in saying like more about the story, you know, of the restaurant and how, like, why are we preparing tacos? Why are we like, and we have been. My mother worked for different restaurants before, and then we opened this as a way of trying to survive, you know, and then this became this, and now we are here. And
So then you
What
opened up
we-
at a necessity, not like you guys you needed this.
yeah, because my mother used to work in a different restaurant, so it was like that's what we're doing now, and
Yeah.
let's do it just for maybe for us, and maybe if we get our salary, and that's gonna be just
Hopefully we can just
enough
make it.
and we never expected, to grow that
And become a staple in St. Henry. Like, you can't come to St.
Yeah.
Henry. And as soon as you say St. Henry, people say Frida's. Like, let's go to Frida's. Like, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you guys are a jewel here.
thank you.
A bijou.
A bijou.
A bijou.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so very much for
Enrique,
having
thank
us.
you so much for
Thank
your
you,
time.
thank
Thank you
you,
for
thank
so
you
much
guys.
for
Thank you
your
for your
tacos.
tacos.
Yeah, the tacos. Thank you to Raul to make the tacos for us. Was
Yeah,
amazing.
thank you to the neighborhood also. That's something like it's important for us to mention also, because they are our supporters, and we are here because of a lot of neighbors. Like
That's mad humble
who you
right
are.
San
Yeah,
Henry.
those
is
people who
super
come like 2-3 times a week, it's like, or the guys who comes the Saturdays
Every Saturday.
to have.
You know you have that client.
Yeah, we have a couple of
Mexicana,
those
the
people.
huevos a la mexicana. It's like those are your supporters, like.
nice. Thank you so much to Frida.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Frida.
Thank you. Bravo, Frida. Woo. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.